Hello, this is Jonathan Lampe, President of File Transfer Consulting and the author of many of the built-in scripts you enjoy at MOVEit Central today. Today I'm going to show a couple of easy techniques you can use in your custom scripts to make them easy for operators to monitor from the status and debug tabs. The first technique involves setting the current status appropriately. Here we have a simple script that does three simple things, and a simple task that runs the script. It takes about 15 seconds to run this task, so let's kick it off. And watch it go. Kind of like watching paint dry. Still running, still running, still running. Could be close to 15 seconds. All done. Now let's improve that script to let the operator see what's going on behind the scenes. Here's the original script. This one does an environment preparation, 3 tasks, 1, 2, and 3, and then it cleans up the environment. I'm going to put next to it an improvement that we can make using the MOVEit Central command called MOVEit Status. And all that this does is writes out to the status command a little piece of information, preparing environment. Our environment is prepared on each one of our steps. We also can use variables in these status tabs, as we see when we get down here into the second clause, where this one will write out a message about working on second thing has taken so many seconds so far. So let's see that in action by going back to the script, loading up a new copy. We're going to launch this task from the status. There it is, preparing environment, working on the first thing, working on the second thing, and we have the second display tick over, working on the third thing, cleaning up the environment, and then the task is done. That was how to improve visibility into task status. Now I'd like to show you how to improve the quality of your script's log output by paying attention to the operator selected debug level. This time we're going to use a prepared script called Be Sensitive to Debug Levels. And I'm going to pull up that script so we can see what's going on first here. This script starts with a plain old call to MILog message. When you do that, your script will always write an entry into the log, regardless of debug level. Sometimes that makes sense, but most of the time that just clutters up your logs. The alternative is to use a comparison call against MIGetDebugLevel. This helps you figure out when you should log messages and when you should not. You can pair this type of a call with well-defined variable names, and then use each one of those variables as appropriate in each one of your log calls. For example, this one will log a message that says entering variable initiation phase when the debug level is debug more or more. So let's try it out. Notice that by default, when you filter on a task, it sets it to the more debug level. So I'm going to put this over here and move up the code here so you can have an idea of which messages are written out here. The first message that was written out was the current debug level is 60. That will be written out at all times because of the plain old MILog message over here. Then I follow this up with some of my calls with a specific debug level. So the script has begun entering variable initiation phase. Notice, however, that the next message, which is set to only log at debug level all or higher, is not listed. The number of items does not appear in our current output. So if we crank up the level of debugging, clear off the log, and run that task again, that I have in the script displays, including the number of items, which is listed here, and the start of each processing of item, which is listed here. And likewise, if I dial back the level, let's say to task completions, clear off the log, run the task again, then we will see that not many error messages were displayed. Just the current debug level, an item here listed at the warning level about could not being able to price or process one of the selected items. And then finally, a message about the script encountered an error, which was logged at the error level. And that's about it. Remember, scripters, be nice to those who use your scripts. Give them good status messages, respect what they set for debug levels, and they'll think better of you. Once again, this is Jonathan Lampe with File Transfer Consulting. It was a pleasure showing you these techniques. To download the script examples, see more MOVEit Central tips, or find out other ways we can help integrate your managed file transfer systems, please go to filetransferconsulting.com or call 608-208-1800. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.